G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza and this video is the announcement video for the theme of the June 2016 Challenge of the Month. And this month, to celebrate the release of my Arty Games app last week, we're going to be doing a theme entitled Mix and Match, where I'm going to be generating 3 random characters and 3 random environments for you to choose from and mix and match and present in an interesting, fun, creative, and effective way. Now, I do need to preface that you do not need the app to participate in this challenge of the month. I will be generating 3 characters and 3 environments in this video and presenting them to you, and then it's your job to pick one of those characters and one of those environments, put them together, and create your depiction. Make sure to stick around because after I next generate the characters and environments and go through the prizes and the rules, I'm also going to be announcing a little mini competition for this month's Challenge of the Month, separate to this Challenge of the Month theme and rules and parameters that you're used to. We're going to have another mini competition on the side for people who want to have some more fun and maybe even grab some more prizes. So hang tight for that, but let's jump straight into generating some characters and environments. For those of you interested, this is the PC version of the game, which you can get from jazzastudios.com, or you can get, of course, the app on your Android or iOS, meaning iPad or iPhone device, and it's just called Jazza's Arty Games if you're interested, but you don't actually need the app to participate in this Challenge of the Month because we're generating the characters and themes here. So our character will just be a design, and we're going to generate 3 characters for you to pick from, and then we're going to generate 3 environments. And our first character is a hairy professor that loves to draw who's wielding fire. Our second character, a murderer that is secretive, whose eyes are bulging. And our third character, an orcish wizard that is on fire who has an impressive mustache beard combo. Interesting. Now, the cool thing about that, like we have 2 characters here that have fire involved. We have a professor who's wielding fire and an orcish wizard who's on fire. But you can use that in several ways. You can have it as something that's inflicted upon them or something that they're doing intentionally. Then we're going to go with environment challenge. We're going to generate 3 environments and you're going to pick any one of each of these characters or environments and mix them. Our first environment is a princess's bedroom that has burned down and features a conference room. Okay. Our next environment is a green, clean park that is floating in space and features an alien race. And our third is a giant maze that is extremely windy and features a demonic altar. Very cool. So they're the 3 environments you have to pick from. Keep in mind, sometimes you get things that may not feel like they work, like the conference room in the princess hall thing or whatever, or even the idea of there being a professor in a giant maze that's extremely windy. But really the purpose and the fun of this Challenge of the Month is you get to find ways to make it work. What race is the professor? Or what's the conference hall used for? Is it like a round table sort of conference hall? Does that fit a bit more than what immediately comes to mind? So you actually can work things in a way that makes a little more sense or could be very clever and interesting and a bit of a twist on the theme that you're working with. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 3 characters and our 3 environments. Now, of course, do keep in mind that some of these may seem like they pair better than others, but I will mention that even the ones that don't seem like that they would make sense or pair very well can, in theory, make very interesting and cool scenes. And you can add things to your depictions, you can introduce other characters or display things that aren't specifically mentioned in the parameters, as long as you cover the core parameters, the character descriptor and the things featured that are specified. You can add things around that to make things make more sense and work together really well. So I can't wait to see how creative you guys are going to be in making some of these combinations work. So we're going to jump straight into the rules. Make sure to pay careful attention so that your entries are valid and part of the competition. First and foremost, you must upload your artwork to the newgrounds.com art portal and tag with mix and match, all one word, for the open category. And if you want to enter the beginner category, if you're new to art, you can enter the beginner category by tagging with the words B-mix and match. Again, all one word, but with a hyphen and the letter B at the front. Now, do keep in mind you cannot enter both the opened and the beginner categories, and anyone who tags both will be disqualified. So choose one that you feel is most suitable for you and your level of expertise. Please keep the beginner category nice and open for beginners to enter and participate in. And do keep in mind that I go through all of the entries. So if you're obviously not a beginner, you won't really be getting any prizes anyway, even if your piece is great, because you tag in the beginner category. You'd be surprised how often I see that. So in short, no prize grubbing. There is to be a maximum of 1 entry per person, so choose your combination wisely, and your entry must not contain any nudity or sexually explicit or over-the-top violent material. Keep it PG-13. Also keep in mind that all entries must contain a link in the description of your entry on newgrounds.com to a mid-development image or video of your artwork. And it doesn't matter where that link goes, it can be to Imager or to YouTube or whatever, as long as you can clearly demonstrate with the image or video that you present that you were the original author and creator of that content. And it also might be interesting for you and a chance to make a speed painting or something while sort of hitting two birds with one stone. But the long story short is, in the description of your entry, make sure to show me that you are the original author and creator by showing that mid-development something. And last but not least, your entry must be submitted by the deadline, which is Tuesday, the 28th of June. Now that we've done with all that talking and all those rules, let's jump into the prizes. There are 2 prizes in the beginner category, the runner-up and the first prize of the beginner category. The runner-up will receive an item of their choosing from the jazzastudios.com shop, and the winner of the beginner category will receive 3 months free membership on the Adobe Creative Cloud, as well as a signed book by Christoph Hart and a Stillman and Birn 5.5 by 8.5 Epsilon series sketchbook with a sketch on the first page drawn on and signed by me, and an item of their own choosing from the jazzastudios.com shop. For the open category, I choose the winner and runner-up from a pool of finalists, usually about 10 to 12 people who have made some incredible artworks, and each of these finalists this month will receive a free copy of my Arty Games app on the platform of their choice, PC, Android, or iOS. The runner-up of the open category will receive a free copy of the book 21 Draw, an awesome art compilation book, as well as a brand new Stillman and Birn 9x12 Epsilon series sketchbook with a sketch on the front page drawn on and signed by me, and an item of their choosing from the jazzastudios.com shop. And our first prize winner will receive 1 year's free membership on the Adobe Creative Cloud. And with this membership, they will have access to all of Adobe's amazing industry standard professional quality software, things like Adobe Photoshop and Animate, Premiere Pro, and of course, all of their mobile device apps as well, which are really fantastic. I actually edit all of my daily vlog videos with Adobe Clip, which is sort of like a phone version of Adobe Premiere, and it's really worthwhile. The first prize winner will also receive a Medium Wacom Intuos Pro tablet. Wacom are the world leaders in pen and pad or pen and display tablet devices, and I highly recommend them. And the Intuos Pro is a really high level, amazing quality device for any artist. And of course, the first prize winner will also receive any item of their choosing from the jazzastudios.com shop, and the winners and runner-ups of both categories will receive 1 year's free supporter status for Newgrounds.com, which enables ad-free enjoyment of the website, access to username changes, secret content, exclusive previews, and more. For Newgrounds.com, which is an amazing independent website since 1995 and has been a supporter of many artists all around the world and started the careers of many, including myself and other artists like OniNG and Ego Raptor from Game Grumps, and the list goes on. I want to take a moment to thank the sponsors for the Draw with Jazza Challenge of the Month, who make all of this possible and exciting by contributing their amazing prizes and making this such a really fun, worthwhile competition. I really believe in all of their products and the things that they offer people, which is why I've had them on board for such a long time. I am so looking forward to seeing everyone's entries and the way you guys mix your characters and environments. Remember, you can share and check out other people's work in progress images with the link to the newgrounds.com forum thread in the description. And of course, if you want to share your artwork and works in progress on social media like Twitter and Instagram, make sure to use the hashtag #mixandmatch, all one word. Which brings me to a little separate competition that I want to run, separate to all of this challenge of the month, separate to all of the rules and parameters and all the stuff that I've said, except for the deadline, of course. The Arty Games app hasn't even been out a week, but I've received hundreds of tweets from people who have been playing their own Arty games and playing with random generators and creating characters, and it's just been the most satisfying, fun, and exciting experience almost of my entire life. I have to say almost because, you know, I have a baby and I got married and all that cool stuff. But honestly, and from the bottom of my heart, art to me is an adventure playground. And that is why I've found it so satisfying and exciting to see people play with the Arty Games app and share their experiences and how much fun they've been having. So to celebrate this and to encourage this and to sort of selfishly soak it in a bit more, I want to run a separate competition where anyone who's playing with the Arty Games app who hashtags their artwork will be in the running to win one of a small batch of prizes. And I don't actually have a specific batch of prizes, but I'll probably give away maybe 3 21 draw books, and I might give away like 5 to 10 digital prizes from my jazzastudios.com shop. Sorry for the random edit, but I'm throwing this in because I just rang my friends from Wacom and I said, hey guys, would you be willing to throw in a few extra prizes for this other extra mini competition? And they were like, yeah, sure, Jazza. So yeah, aside from there being 3 21 draw books up for grabs, there's also going to be 3 Intuos Draw tablets up for grabs too, bundled with those. So there will be 3 lucky winners in the social competition who are going to win an Intuos Draw and a 21 draw book, and I'll give away a bunch of prizes from my shop as well. It should also be noted that you can enter that social competition digitally or traditionally, so you don't feel like you need to use a tablet to win a tablet. And I'll announce those when I announce the winners to the Challenge of the Month competition, but this will be a separate thing, so there isn't a limit of 1 entry per person. You can just go nuts and have fun, have an Arty party, make sure to hashtag Arty Games to be in the running, and I will check those out and have a blast seeing your artworks. So let me just reiterate that and make it a little bit clearer for you. If you want to enter that open, fun social media competition, have fun with Arty Games, and if you create something interesting or noteworthy or creative that you want to share, take a photo of it. Usually, if you can, show the actual screenshot of the random generator of the character or environment or whatever that you've taken, and put it on social media, in particular Twitter and Instagram are the ones I'm going to be really carefully looking at, using the hashtag Arty Games, and share it with the world. Share your fun and your games and your art. I look forward to going through all of those and seeing the fun people are having with Arty Games. Now, I know I've talked a lot about Arty Games in this video, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sorry that I've confused you. I'll link in the description to the Arty Games app video so you can check out what it's all about. Yes, it's a couple of bucks, and there are people who have complained about that, but the reality is these products that I produce very carefully. I put a lot of time, effort, energy, and thought into, and they pay my bills and mortgage, and they feed my wife and baby. So honestly, your support is going to a good cause. It's also helping my friend Rob, who helped code the app, and we worked on it really hard together through a lot of really late nights and put months of work into it. So no, the app isn't free, but honestly, most free apps out there in the world today are oversaturated with ads and microtransactions that take away from the experience, and we wanted to make something really fun and affordable and exciting to help facilitate and help you enjoy the spontaneity and creativity and adventure playground that art can be. Anyways, thank you all so much for checking out this quite long announcement video for the Challenge of the Month. I can't wait to see all your entries. Thanks for watching and for supporting. I love you, and until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for new content every week. If you want to support my work and get some goodies for yourself, head over to my store for archives, ebooks, digital brushes, video courses, and more. If you enjoyed this video, here's a link to another video you might like from this channel. And if you want even more, make sure to check out all my behind-the-scenes action on my vlog channel, Daily Jazza. Draw with Jazza is proudly sponsored by Adobe. Join the Creative Cloud today and get loads of incredible creative tools like Photoshop, Animate, Premiere Pro, and other apps for your computer or mobile device. That's it for now. Thanks for joining the Arty Party, and until next time, I'll see you later.